So I'm here at Tiwa Garden Phase 2. Well, it was a good ride, and I knew that you enjoy your ride with me all the way from Songotedo to Lekki Tiwa Garden Phase 2. Look what we have here! Don't go nowhere because I'll be telling you more about this Tiwa Garden Estate. So stay with me. Go nowhere. Hi, good morning, guys. Today I'll be heading to Tiwa Garden Phase 2. Our newest baby in town is a land, a dry, total 100% dry land. For those in diaspora that has been asking so far for a road trip to Tiwa Garden Phase 2. Today, that is what I'm about doing. I'm about showing you, and I want us to ride together to this place. I hope you enjoy the ride with me. Realtor MM, you all know me from Rabon Homes, and I'm here to show you what we've got today, all the way from Songotedo. That's where I'm gonna be starting from Sky Mall, Blanco. All right, guys, let's go. So here is Sky Mall. I don't know if yes, let me zoom in. This is Sky Mall, and we are in Songotedo. That's where we'll be taking off from, all the way from Songotedo to Lekki. I want you guys to know that, you know, most people say that Lekki is very far and that they can't see themselves investing in this area. But the truth is that Lekki is no longer far. You know, gone are those days where people normally use 2 hours to 3 hours just to get to Lekki all the way from Aja, due to potholes and gallops, you know, and bad roads and all of that, traffic also. But today the roads have been, you know, fixed by the government. They've made sure that the Lekki and Epe Expressway is well fixed, paved and tarred. People no longer take longer time to get to Lekki from Aja. And also I've got some clients asking how many minutes or how many hours does it take to get to Lekki from Aja. I had to do an experiment actually from Aja, and thank God that particular day there was no hold up on the road. There was no traffic, because most of these traffics are being caused by the road construction. The road construction actually started from Epe all the way down to Songotedo right now. So the construction is now around Lagos Business School. That's where, and it will still go all the way down to Abramadesoya, just so, you know, travelers can experience smooth travels, smooth drive, and less accidents and stress with traffic. I had to, you know, take my time to carry out that experiment. I went all the way, that particular day I went all the way from Lagos Business School, and I checked my time, right? Thank God there was no traffic, like I said, and we got to Lekki. That's we first got to Eleko junction, and I checked my time. It was 30 minutes, exactly 30 minutes. And then from Eleko down to, because I was actually heading to another estate, not Tiwa Garden, so it took me another 10 minutes to get there, which means the total minute that I used was 40 minutes. But when we have traffic, of course, this is Lagos, there's no how we can avoid traffic on the road, you know that. But there are days where the roads are always very free. Now, like today, there's actually a construction going on, but there are days that the construction company used to open the road for everybody, you understand? So they will just, I think, whenever they're on break, they open the road for all the travelers to, you know, pass through. So then, what am I trying to say is that, in essence, is that the way people are looking at this axis, like they are too far and you can't invest. I mean, it can't yield fruit. I mean, what they're not having the insight to see and know what is coming to this area. Now, we've heard about the whole Dangote refinery, this, that. Of course, we have all of those investments, but do you know that there are other investments that are even bigger than the ones that we have now?
that are coming into this axis. Already Lekki, Victoria Island, Ikoyi, they are all congested. Do you understand? They are all congested. We can't have a kind of big infrastructure being developed in this area because they are all built up, except we have to start demolishing stuff to build. So investors would rather want to come to this area that we have enough land space for them to be able to raise a structure for their investment. So when you look at all of this, you should know that this area is the best area you should look at. Now, if you want to invest in Lekki Phase 1, for instance, and you're looking for maybe 1,000 square meters in this area, firstly, there are investments that cannot take place in those areas because it's a residential areas with a lot of buildings and it's congested. When you're looking at 1,000 square meters, you should be budgeting 500 million for a plot actually in Lekki Phase 1, 500 million upward, and a plot is 500 square meters. Right? So if you're looking for 1,000 square meters, you should be talking in billions in those areas. Now, I remember vividly that there were times those areas were being sold for 10 million, 20 million, 30 million naira. Of course, as at that time, people who actually invest in those areas, other people will be looking at them as crazy people. How can you be investing in this kind of area? I mean, buying it, I can't do that. It's too far. It's bushy. It's what is a waterlogged area, this and that. But today, these are areas that people are cashing out from. I mean, they are doing well in this area. If you look at this road now, you're going to see that this road is so smooth. You can see the way I'm handling the camera, my hands are not shaking, right? My hands are not shaking because the road are smooth. No potholes, no gallop, you can see how fast we are going because there's no traffic on this road. I mean, these are areas, Lekki and Epe are areas that when you invest, you have peace of mind. Number one, you're far away from the whole stress, traffic, go slow, hold up, having to be leaving your house 3 hours to the meeting time just so you can beat the traffic and so that you won't get to the meeting late. No, these areas are not like. These are areas that you can build transgenerational wealth for your family, for your great grandchildren. Building estates here, you build investments here that are going to bring in money where your children can benefit from years to come. And when we talk about the prices of these properties, they are affordable now. Remember, there were times Lekki, Ikoyi, Victoria Island were also cheap. Affordable for you to invest. But because the prices of properties in those areas are high, and if you're looking at acquiring more than 10 plots, 20 plots for future purpose, you should be looking at this axis. And also the whole investment that is coming into this axis should also be a way, to tell you that, there are great things that are going to be happening in this area, from Dangote refinery to the Lekki International Airport to the deep sea port to the Lagos Film City, amongst others. People who actually own properties very close to Murtala International Airport can attest to the fact that they are cashing out now. Maybe as at the time they actually had opportunity to invest in this area, they might have had one or two people that tried to convince them not to invest. But they went ahead because they foresaw the future. They went ahead and invest in these areas. And today they are the landladies in these areas. They're the one controlling, properties in these areas, and they are selling it out to people that are buying it at higher rates. So you have the opportunity to invest in these areas just now as you speak, because in no time at all we'll be talking of course, there are properties that are being sold for 75 million in Lekki. Like our commercial plots are being sold for 75, 65, 85 million naira. And with time, it will click 100 million and above, because we know that land appreciates every now and then. This is one investment that can never go wrong, investing in a landed property, because you can actually use it for anything. and investing also in commercial property. Most people don't talk about investing in commercial property, but me, I used to tell my client that when you're buying residential properties, don't forget to buy commercial properties, because these are also properties that you can convert to residential, but you cannot convert residential to commercial. Yes, I'm going to say this one more time. You can actually convert commercial plot to a residential plot, but you can